What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to an Elden Ring video. In today's guide, I'll be showing you a brain dead but very efficient rune farm. And this is ideal for people who are mid to late game, in and around level 150. So I'll show you how to do that. But before I hop into that, right, I just want to say a huge thanks to all the support that we've been getting on the channel as of recent. Lots of comments coming through. We've hit 100 subscribers. A handful of our videos now have reached and climbed over 10,000 views. So that is huge support for the small channel that I am. So I just wanted to say thanks. And I don't want to ramble on too much, but let's keep the support going. Let's see what we can grow here on YouTube. Now, this farm is in Mogwin Palace, and it is, I'll show you two actually while I'm here, right? So there's one that requires you to have killed the final boss, and one doesn't. So in order to get into Mogwin Palace, now as far as I know, there's multiple ways to get in here, but if you are late game and you have access to over here, which is, the hidden area, the path to Halleck Tree here, you can come over to this point that I've marked number 5, and you can hop in this teleporter. Now before I hop in, this flat open area over here, before you kind of jump off this cliff face, you will, well at least I have on multiple occasions coming here. I just wanted to make sure it was not a once-off event. You will be invaded by an NPC called the Sanguine Noble. He has a bleed build, and I think he uses the small dagger called the Reduvia. So it's kind of like that NPC that invades you in Limgrave when you're trying to get into Murkwater Cave. I can't remember his name, but it's kind of similar to that. Anywho, you'll get invaded by him. Try not to aggro the bear that's on the flat ground, otherwise you get attacked by both. If you have somewhat of distance, so I have kind of a frost and a bleed build, it's quite good, it's serving me well. You'll be able to get up in their face. So you can hop into this teleporter. Okay guys, once that loading screen pops you in, you'll be here in this cave. It's quite dark, so pop out a torch. Run down here, and the site of grace we want to go to is over here. Now, you can just plod your way down. I'm just going to do the lazy man's way and fast travel and use the magic of editing. Guys, so we were just up on that cliff where my head is just touching, and now we're down here. So there's two rune farms in this location, which is quite synonymous on YouTube, so you've probably seen it already. Now, I just wanted to make a guide to show you how easy this is if you've beaten the game, right? And you don't want to start your journey 2 yet. You can just come up here, use the Sacred Relic Sword, which you can get via the Remembrance of the Elden Beast, and you can talk to the Maiden at the Two Fingers and get that. Now I've upgraded it to +7, I just had some spare materials, and I wanted to make this rune farm faster. Because if you just have it level 1 or 2, what you can do is come up onto this rock, hold L2 or LT, and just strike it into the ground. 117,000 runes up to 142. You can do 2 if you want, just to clear them all out. 146. You can sit down at the site of grace and repeat. You can stand up again and just do the same thing. So if your sword isn't as strong as mine, you might have to do 2 slashes to kill them, because you might only get them down to half health. But you're just using the wave of gold. Oh, that guy's going crazy. So yeah, just like that. So I'll do it once more. Is this farm, right, is so easy, it's brain dead. You could do this for about 20-25 minutes and get 1,000,000 runes easy. Throw on some music in your headphones and just jam out. So we're at 200,000 runes already. The other rune farm that's in this location, if you have not beaten the game yet, is just in the same spot. Now, what you can do to make this easier is talismans. You can use the Arrow Sting Talisman to raise the attack power of your bolt or your arrow, but more specifically the Arrow's Reach Talisman, which increases your bow's effective range. Now, in order to get that Arrow's Reach Talisman, off the top of my head, now I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. If you want to get that talisman, it's up here, right where I've marked number 3. So the gate front, right, is usually where people pick up torrent when they start the game. If you look directly up you can go up this road and you can come up to the left and circle back up towards this Everjail, and then you can cross into here and there's a talisman in the chest, and I believe it's the Arrows Reach talisman. So what we can do here is we can equip our Arrows Reach talisman and we can put this to the test. So what we can do is we can just shoot this chicken, right? Now I haven't done this in a while, so my aim might be bad. Yeah, and it was. Let's try hit him. Yeah, there you go. So that's confirmation that that hasn't been patched. And it's 13,000 runes. You sit at this and you just do it over and over again. You know, that requires you to have arrows, and the other one requires you to have the Elden Beast's sword. So yeah, guys, that's it. They're the two rune farms there. You know, we have the chicken one here by standing in this spot. If you haven't completed the game, this is probably one of the more ideal ones for you. And these are rune farms, not rune glitches. So, you know, there's multiple rune glitches that you can try and do. I'm not sure if that can get your character banned or anything like that. Probably not. But the amount of time that you will put in trying to get the glitch to work versus just chilling out and farming up by either doing the chicken method or this one here, which is so easy because it's so brain dead. Like, this requires you to have an IQ of at least 4 in order for it to work. And you can use the golden scarab then to make it even better. I don't feel like the gold scarab needs a full tutorial on how to get it. What you do is in Caelid, you go, sorry, you go here. So in order to get the gold scarab, right, what you can do is you can go to this side of grace, the smouldering wall, follow the wall all the way across, and there'll be a lump of rocks that you can jump down into, and you can get into the abandoned cave. Go into the abandoned cave, take the first left that you see, follow the cave through, and at the end there'll be two bosses that you can fight. Kill them and you'll get the golden scarab, and that's it. And that'll make it more effective because you'll get more bang for your buck. But hopefully you found this video useful and helpful. If you did, drop a like, drop a comment, and let me know, is there any specific Elden Ring content that you would like to see? And I'll catch you guys in the next one.